Hey guys, Nate Madsen here. I haven't done a vlog in quite some time. Apologies for that. Life has been good, but very busy. So I actually record this vlog with this gimbal right here. And it's the Smooth 3 or 4. I think it's the Smooth 4. And I'm noticing now it creates a horrible sound underneath my voice, even though there's not a sound in the room I'm in. I've tried it with the app. I've tried it without the app, just using the gimbal to steady things and just record on the iPhone natively. I've tried it with my Pixel phone, and I'm getting the same results. So it's very strange. I'm not sure what the heck's going on with this thing, but it worked for a while, and now it's not. So this video might be a little more shaky. I'm going to try and hold things steady as I can while I'm moving things around. But I'm going to have to move around some of this vlog because I want to show you some things I have around my studio that hopefully help me just get in that creative mindset. And I'm going to explain a little bit what those things are, what they mean to me, and then how you can think about that when you're creating your space where you're being creative. So the first thing is right over here, Bob Reynolds. So those that don't know Bob Reynolds, he's an amazing saxophonist, has recorded with John Mayer, has recorded with Snarky Puppy, and this is his latest, A Message for Mobley. And I got to meet Bob when I was at the Inside Outside retreat this past summer. Bob Heminger, Bob Franceschini, and Bob Reynolds put this on. Victor Wooten was there, Jeff Coughlin was there, Juan Roland was there. So he signed this on the inside, said, "Hi Nathan," and put a little smiley face and put Bob. So Bob's a super nice guy, someone I really respect both as a person, as an educator, and as a musician. Right behind that you'll see another Bob album, Bob Reynolds' Deja Vu. And Bob had to leave the conference a little bit early, so Juan was still there, so Juan signed this for me. Then on the other side, you'll see me, about 14 or 15, and I have hair. I had hair at one point in my life. That's my granddad, my mom's side. Hugely influential for me as a composer, as a sound designer, as a musician, just as an artist. He was a conductor and professor of choral studies for many, many years, a fantastic pianist, and just really knew a ton about music. So I looked up to him a great deal, and I enjoyed him a lot. So that's on one side. On the other side, I told you how to move around this video. I didn't have any merchandise, but I had a ticket stub to see Bella Fleck and the Flecktones back in 2003 at the Bass Hall in Fort Worth. So Victor signed that. Victor Wooten, bass player. Not a lot needs to be said about him because he's freaking incredible. And then my family, Connor, Malcolm, Sarah. These people inspire me. So if I take a step back this way and just show you, as I'm working that monitor, my family and Victor Wooten, on this monitor, two Bob Reynolds albums, both signed by Juan and Bob, and my granddad and me with hair. And then, if you go over here, this was handmade by a friend of mine in undergrad. She was struggling through a hard time during music school, and I was her friend and helped her out through that. I had no idea she was going to make this for me, but she handmade this. It's freaking amazing, and it's had some wear and tear because I'm not a spring chicken. I'm a little bit older. Undergrad was quite some time ago, so it's been beat up some, but means a great deal to me, and I've kept it all these years, and I have it in the studio. And I look at it as I'm leaving my studio, I see that. And I just remember that friendship. I remember that time in my life, just working, trying to find who I am and who I am as a musician. Then I also have another thing over here. This shelf is a little more messy, but I have a Tommy Tallarico, Advent Rising. So I got to meet him at Video Games Live back in Dallas, 2005, I think. And so these things are in my studio. These things are in my space where I create. And it helps me get in that mindset of these are people that I admire for who they are as people, who they are as musicians or composers, performers, what I aspire to. And so I get in this space and I get energized. I'll show you one more thing. Connor gave me a You Rock Dad frame. And there's rocks. There's a picture and he's holding that sign up. It's just such a sweet boy. So these are the people I'm working hard for. So I have people who inspire me and who make me want to be better at my craft at my skill, and then I have people I want to work really hard for, to support, because I love them, because they're dear to me. So as you're creating your space, see if there's things you can put in your environment that inspire you, that give you milestones or goalposts to aim for, to aspire towards, and then people that you want to support. Because it can be hard. It can be a marathon to work late nights after you work a full day's job, if you're having to do both. It can be troubling, it can be hard and stressful when you're trying to figure out how to push through writer's block. How am I going to get through this? So if you make your space something that speaks to your heart and your soul, that can help get you there. All right. I'm sorry for the long break between vlogs, but and the most important person who inspires me, Mario. So anyway, if you're going through and you're creating your space, or you have your space already, but maybe it's not filling your cup, as I like to say, then think about who's important, who you respect, who you would love to try and emulate, both on a personal level and a professional level, and then fill your space up with things that remind you of those goals you have. I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, please hit me up. I'm here to help. If you like these videos, you want to learn more about me or my work, then click like, subscribe, comment, throw some things out. I'm sorry if this video was shaky, but I've got to look at that gimbal and get that problem figured out, because the audio was just not acceptable. Even though I had a much nicer shirt on, the lighting was better, but hey, you work with what you got. All right, look up Bob Reynolds, look up Bob Franceschini, Bob Heminger, look up Inside Outside Retreat, look up Victor Wooten, Bella Fleck and the Flecktones, Tommy Tallarico. Do not look up my family. All right, hope you guys are doing well. Take care. See you later.